So what now?
It wasn't even his plan. He was just following somebody else.
Yeah, he was following Obito.
Yeah, it was Obito's plan. Obito's plan
Pain,
wasn't that.
Pain was a pawn, dog.
Man, Pain is.
He was a whole bomb.
He was a Ponzi. He was getting scammed.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's hindsight, right? I'm talking about when it was happening.
Well, no. So I'm rolling with you. Honest to God, Shippuden as a whole, Pain, Child of Prophecy arc, best arc in Naruto Shippuden, and probably best arc in Naruto, personally to me. So like, I'm with it.
What about you, Taylor? You agree with it? The top 5?
If Naruto is a top 5 anime, its best arc
is Naruto a top 5 anime?
To me, but I'm.
I mean, even if it's not, we can vote it out.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I just honestly didn't know the Children of Prophecy arc went into Pain attacking the Leaf Ninja Village. I thought those were 2 different arcs.
I'm talking about that whole story. Didn't that all run concurrently?
It's a flashback during the arc.
But I'm talking about arc as in general, like the the Namek arc. Yeah, like the arc.
The Pain arc.
I mean,
that whole arc.
Because that's more of a story. Yeah, the whole. So you saying Pain arc? Because if you say Pain arc, then yeah, that's the whole Pain arc, the whole Pain saga.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say that might be a top 5. I mean, I definitely have watched better arcs, but yeah, it's a top 5. I mean, just because Naruto a top 5 anime of all time don't mean that it's because it has the best arcs. It just has more collective information that you can go off of an anime than most anime do.
For me, that arc was. It was. I just love the way it was written. Everything. It was
all right. So a show of hands for Pain arc, Children of Prophecy arc to be a top 5 of all time. Raise your hand. Just say the Pain arc,
because you beefing right now.
Raise your hand. No, you said Children of Prophecy.
I'm talking. I said the whole story. It's not an arc. It's a flashback in the arc, but I'm talking about that whole story with all 3 of them.
Well, that's not what you said at first. So I was just going off of what you said at first.
Well, I'm explaining it to you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I got you, bro. Don't need to be upset.
Because you beefing you. Funny. If anybody else, get the fuck out of here, yo.
Well, I mean, we got to vote though. We got to agree that that's a top 5. You threw out your top 5 arcs, so we just going to vote on it. So CJ, Taylor, everybody raise your hands, show of hands if it's the top 5. He got 1. Taylor, look, what you think, Taylor? Is it a top 5?
Nah, it's not. It's a good arc.
It's a good arc.
Very good arc. But no.
Look, he feels some type of way right now. It's hit this song.
Well, I mean, you like what you like. I can't tell you that, you know what I'm saying, what something you like ain't dope to you.
Well, it doesn't make top 5. We ain't voting on it. It's done.
That's cool.
Move on. I mean, it's tough. It could be a top 5, but I mean, if we just going off of, I mean, it's a lot of arc out there. If we were singling a lot like not just like Shonen Jump, then yeah, I would say it's a top 5, probably top 4 all time arcs. But I mean, I like Itachi. Anything he can do with Itachi, so.
All right, so what's the next one on the board?
CJ, what's up? We need an arc. We don't have nothing on the board yet. I mean, look, we'll put Naruto at number 6 right now, and it could be moved up.
You put it up there, bro.
No, I mean because it's a top 10 for sure. So if
are we doing top 10? Oh, okay.
No, we're doing top 5. But if nobody agree on any of the arcs, then we got to start moving arcs up to the top 5.
All right.
So, I'm saying top 5 arc right now. Marineford, One Piece. Ace dying. Ooh, felt that in my soul. Paramount War, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Paramount arc or whatever. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Paramount arc was good, but I think I like Water 7 in its lobby better.
That's my opinion. I like that one as well.
Really?
Yes.
Over Paramount War.
For me.
Because Ace only died because he was an idiot.
Yeah,
well, that's true. I'm not disagreeing. He should have never got executed.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
away.
I agree with you, CJ. 100%.
He should have never got executed. I mean, honest to God, he's a good older brother for, jumping in front of that stray for Luffy. But, like, bro, he should have never died. He should have never been in Marineford and shackled.
Fact.
If it wasn't for Marineford, I wouldn't even be watching One Piece still. Like, honestly, I waited for that whole, like, thing where all the admirals was there and Whitebeard. Like, it really made me want to watch One Piece. And
See, it fucked with you, right? You gotta love it. It touched you on a. You feel me? I get it.
Cause to watch Luffy like break down like that. Yeah, like to watch Luffy break down like that is one of the best, probably anime emotional situations I've ever seen in an anime.
CJ, like how often do you think about Marineford?
Very often. I think all my One Piece theories tie back to it. Plus, it sets up for the whole second half of the show.
Exactly.
Like, it sets up for every single thing that we know now through probably the end game, honestly. Like, if it wasn't for Einstein and Marineford and him going to see Rayleigh afterwards, who would have known where Luffy and the Straw Hats would have been at?
I agree with that, and that's dope. But, like, it may very well be more important to the story. But do you think it's better than Enies Lobby and Water 7?
Personally,
like more enjoyable to watch?
I personally think so, just because I'm a character development nut, and like I said, that's a building block for the rest of the show.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely got to see more OP moments too, like Garp when what's his name, the second in command on the Whitebeards tried to go up there to free Ace.
Oh, you know what?
And we watched Garp just like punch him down, like, and just go sit down. Like, it's some of the most OP, crazy moments in anime.
I know what it is for me. I think I got it. The reason it don't hit as hard for me because the whole crew wasn't there. I think I fuck with Enies Lobby and Water 7 because that was the whole crew.
And see, that's my thing. Probably, like, I felt like that was the
probably why for me.
I felt like this is the first time Luffy can hold himself down though. Like, Luffy didn't need the crew as a character to be Luffy. Like, it still was just as epic a moment without any of the crew being there.
I get what you're saying, right? But for me, what makes One Piece so good is the crew, and it's everybody having their own value.
But we only needed one piece of the crew, though, in Marineford.
Well, I mean...
I said we only needed one piece of the crew.
Well,
yeah, I get you.
So I get what you're saying, because, like, the whole shit, when they're standing on top of Enies Lobby, and Robin's crying out and everything, like, they're like, I feel you. It's just, like, to me, like I said, like, that's like a building block for, setting up for hockey, setting up for the different fruits, setting up for him, like, having his grudge with the Admiral, setting up for all this other stuff,
Yeah, it's great, and it's a great building block. It's definitely probably more important. But Sogeking, man.
Yeah, I feel where you're coming from, though, Easy, but my thing is that we always see the Pirate Heads crew. Like, I mean, even up to now, like, right now, if you want to talk about the crew, then it would be Dressrosa, and it'd be... I mean, Wano is crazy with the crew right now. So, like, the arcs just get better with the crew. But, like, Marineford is, like, the first time we just got to get Luffy, his reaction, the people he met without the crew, like Boa Hancock, like, different characters, and really carry his own and draw it. I feel like Marineford is what drew in, like, all the One Piece fans. Enies Lobby set it up, but Marineford is just like, yo... Did you just see Shanks? Like, now Shanks is like the god of anime in One Piece. Like, he the most popular character. All because he came in and stopped the Kanu with one sword and, like, shut everything down. Like...
Yeah. Enies Lobby was the lob, and then Marineford was the slam.
Yeah, that's how I feel,
Taylor, how do you feel? Because you said you agree with Easy, so I'm curious.
The reason I liked Enies Lobby better is because it completed the whole Robin arc. Everything going wrong, and this man Luffy got up after being defeated by Lucci just to take him out with a Gatling gun. And that man couldn't do a thing about it except watch all 20-something punches come at the same exact time and punch him at the exact same time. That's why I love that arc. There was no real move like that in Marineford.
True. And that's where you saw Gear 2 and 3, too. I mean,
Yeah.
I like the arc, but I'm just saying Marineford is better to me. Also,
Yeah.
Lucia Ho.
No, I get what you're saying, Taylor, but look at Marineford. Marineford is like every single character we've been waiting to see what they can actually do. Like the whole show, 1,000 episodes is basically like, oh, Whitebeard, don't touch him. Oh man, Blackbeard is crazy. Like, oh, Ikanu, what can he really like? We actually got to see like, yo, these people is OP, and it's gonna take Luffy and the Straw Hats a long way to compete with these type of people. That's kind of what I got from it.
I understand that, but it's just the fact that when they were showing off their powers, they were fighting Jethros, like basic people who anybody could whoop. And then when they fought each other, they weren't even trying.
So when Doflamingo got backdoored by what's his name with the ice, that wasn't legendary when he was getting ready to kill Smoker.
What happened to Pug Hazard?
Did it? No. I thought that happened in Marineford. Oh, I messed up then.
He happened in Pug Hazard.
I thought he did that in Marineford when they was all fighting.
To kill Smoker.
Deduct the point.
Deduct the point. All right, so let's vote though. I mean, we got to vote. So shoot, what was it?
Bro, it was Paramount War.
Paramount War. I always called it Marineford, but I also thought Smoker got killed.
I'm with it.
Top five?
Huh?
I give it number one to One Piece because that'll give everybody. That pretty much pushed everybody to watch One Piece.
Yeah, that's.
I'll give it.
Yeah. But is it better than Pain Arc?
Yes.
It's better than. That was better than the Pain Arc.
Yes,
Yo,
if
if we're having that discussion, pound for pound, arc for arc, Naruto versus One Piece wins. I would say 9 out of 10 times.
Nah, I wouldn't say 9 out of 10.
What?
That Pain Arc is like.
don't they win?
I mean, the Pain arc.
I guess it depends on what you're weighing against what.
Not the Chunin. I don't really care for the Chunin exam arc, but definitely when Naruto and them first fought Zabuza and Sasuke got his Sharingan for the first time. Because that was probably one of the, that pretty much kickstarted a whole world of Naruto and, death is real type stuff.
Yeah.
For everybody besides the main characters.
I mean, because we can argue One Piece and literally say the first 500 episodes of One Piece is sit through it as much as you can. Sit through
Painful.
it. It's not that good. So, I mean, they got more arcs. Naruto, I wouldn't say that. I would say, most of Naruto outside of fillers is worth watching. From Asuma dying and I don't know, man. That's
Asuma
different.
Asuma dying is technically the Pain arc, I would say.
Tuning exams.
I don't know.
Was amazing.
Sasuke getting the eyes for the first time, I
That was
don't know,
lit.
bro. I mean, it was lit, but you sitting there with the Sharingan, but I don't know. He was still weaker than anybody else that got the Sharingan at that age too. So I got my own views on Naruto.
But I mean, we'll go. So we weigh it. So let's vote on the Marineford top 5 arc of all time.
Yes.
I'm gonna vote. I vote yes.
I'll give it.
I'm not against it, but
All right, we got 3, but it can be knocked off because we'll weigh it to the next one. So right now, it's at what y'all want to put it at? Number 5, number 4, number 5.
I put it at 3. I think there's stuff better than it, but I don't.
At 3?
Yes.
What you think? 3, Taylor?
Really?
I want to hear what Rico got to say.
Well, real low key, it might be 1 only because all the people who watched One Piece kept watching it because of that arc.
Yeah, but I don't know. I would say I said number 5 because, in my opinion, this anime that's just got crazy arcs. That's just
yeah, like the Itachi origin story, right?
Nah, that don't go in my top. That just Itachi's just one of the greatest characters of all time. But that don't go into my top. Nothing.
I'm cool putting it at 3, but I agree with Taylor. It should be higher.
I know
that started a movement.
But you gotta understand why it would never be number 1 because I feel like the one I'm gonna say is the best arc of all time.
Yeah. So
let's keep going.
All right. So right now we got
and
One Piece, Marineford, Paramount War arc at number 3. I'm gonna say Planet Namek arc on Dragon Ball Z
I knew you were going to say that.
I mean,
I put that as number one.
bro,
I agree.
I remember when I turned the TV on one day and saw that boy Gohan and Krillin and them walking around Planet Namek getting dogged out by everybody. I feel like it's probably one of the greatest, if not the number one greatest arc of all time. In my opinion, Planet Namek.
A sales arc, man.
Cell arc?
That's true, too.
Yes.
Over Goku fighting Frieza.
Yeah, well,
for the
that's
first
that's
time.
before they nerfed
Team Gohan versus Cell.
Over
Team Gohan versus Perfect
over
Cell.
Goku turning Super Saiyan for the first time. That wasn't the greatest transformation. That was on the level of when Ichigo hit Bankai for the first time against Kushiki Byakuya.
Trunks showing up, not Cell. I'm gonna take Cell. I like
Super Saiyan for the first time.
I like
Super
Frieza
Saiyan
as a villain better.
Cell.
You say
Because-
what?
I like Frieza as a villain better.
Yeah, Frieza was a doper villain. I mean, he was more ruthless. Like, Cell really wasn't a villain. He was just an insect who got a logic from eating androids, so he had all these different personas. Like, Frieza was pure evil at that time. Like, now they kind of made him friendly, but Frieza was killing people on Namek brutally, like pieces of meat. And Goku is literally like, he come there, the training on the ship, when he hit the...
I don't know, but like the Cell had, like they say, Team Gohan versus Cell. Like
But see,
that,
y'all
they
talking about a
actually finally
fight,
let
though.
somebody else do it. This is what could have made Dragon Ball like amazing if they would have let it keep coming, like let Gohan keep shining. Like I like Trunks is my favorite character, and you know that's when we see Trunks and the androids and he come back and all of that. Like I'm rocking with Cell, the Cell games.
Yes.
But see, y'all, in my opinion, y'all talking about a fight, though, between Gohan
Hey,
and
yo.
Cell, which is dope.
The Titans selected Malik Willis.
Oh, that's gonna be dope. So y'all
Yeah,
talking
I
about
saw
y'all talking about a battle between Gohan and Cell. That's dope. I'm talking about a whole arc from when they first get to Planet Namek to that mug blow all the way up sky high.
Well, I think you're actually talking about a specific moment, Rico.
No, I'm talking about the
Goku
whole.
going-
So Ginyu Force, when Gohan fought Ginyu Force, when Vegeta fought Ginyu Force, that wasn't lit. Ginyu Force wasn't lit.
Is the androids and Cell? Is they the same part of? Is that the same arc?
Nah, that's two different
Yeah.
arcs. Cell
so-
Games is different from the Android arc.
So what's the android arc called?
Cell eats the androids, though.
No,
Yeah.
it's they intertwine, but those are two different. Cell Games is a whole arc on its own.
I thought Cell was like the ending of the androids. Cause ain't he an android?
Technically, yeah.
Something like that. He's more like an insectoid, but whatever.
Yeah, but like he was the advancement of them. Like he ate them, right?
Yeah, he ate every single android.
That's what I'm saying. I think Cell. I think he's like the finale to the android. The androids would slowly but surely introduce.
Nah, see, that's a different arc. The androids is a whole different arc because you got to remember. I'm looking at it right now. For like the first 30 episodes, it was 16, 17, 18 fighting Vegeta, Goku, everybody. Trunks came to warn them. They didn't know about Cell. So Trunks came to warn them just about the androids. And then the next arc is in Perfect Cell. That's when he actually comes as a just regular Cell. He trash. And then he eats, who is it, 18? No, 16.
Yeah.
17.
17, yeah. And then Perfect Cell and then Cell Games. So those are all different arcs.
The Cell games, though?
Yeah, I mean, Cell Games is lit.
It's a
But-
transmission Kamehameha.
But Cell Games has no risk to it. Like, Goku could have fought Cell and just ended it, but his exact words was, I'm going to let Gohan fight it because I'm not going to always be here and he need to be able to protect the Earth. That's cool and all, but it was no
Still nerf
risk.
him. They still nerf him after that.
Exactly. Planet Namek was like, yo, like,
Yeah.
can anybody be Frieza? Like, he watched him cut Krillin in half. That was why he turned into Super Saiyan. He lost everybody. Bulma was the only one that survived.
Man, can we just talk about that for a second? Frieza caught the disco disc or whatever the hell
Come
it was
on,
called.
man.
And grilling it.
Hey, that was some of that, bro. Vegeta begged to be like great. We watched Vegeta get dogged out by Frieza, even after he got healed up by what's his name, Dende. Remember Dende? He was on the ground and he begged him like, "Yo, if you heal me up, I get stronger. I can beat him." And when he healed him up, he still got mobbed by Frieza. But I mean, we gotta wait on Eric to get back, but we'll vote on it. That's just one of the. That's not even my favorite arc, but if I was to look at an arc, Dragon Ball Z Planet Namek was like what created like anime, like one of the greatest.
Arguably, that's what Vegeta does the whole series. He gets mopped, and then
yeah, but that Frieza was out of line though. Like he was begging Dende. He on the ground like with a hole in his stomach. Like, yo, if you heal me up, I can beat him. I promise you, I can beat him. Then he gets up and just gets dogged out.
I was thinking this. Wait, so Goku wasn't able to beat Cell because he was getting mollywopped by the Cell Juniors. They were beating him up completely. It was an instant beat up by Cell Juniors.
Who?
Isn't that crazy?
Goku.
Because
he was getting beat up by Cell Juniors,
and they still nerfed my man Gohan, and it took them 20 years to not nerf him.
Dragon Ball Z.
Goku was dogging Cell out.
He was getting he had a close fight with Cell. He thought he won. Then Cell brought himself back up.
I'm looking at it now. It says Goku was stronger than Cell, but he wanted Gohan to defeat him. Simple as that. Later in the other world, Pikkon defeated. He says it though.
I appreciate Dragon Ball Z for introducing me to anime or whatever, but
no, more than one person fought Cell Jr. It wasn't just Goku. I thought a lot.
They were all getting beat up. Every last one of them was getting.
But Goku, no, Goku said like he went what Super Saiyan 2 before Gohan did it. Bro,
Gohan's the first Super Saiyan 2.
Let me see. I mean, that's just what they saying on here. Like he was definitely able to beat Cell, but he said it to Gohan though. Like, yo, like I'm not gonna be here to protect you. You gotta be what you call it yourself.
The reason I'm saying this is because he gave it up to Gohan and said you can win because he's stronger than me.
So
Gohan was stronger than him at that point in time.
See, he didn't say that.
Gohan was stronger than Goku when he first went on the field and Super Saiyan 1. When he turned to Super Saiyan 2, it was over. But Goku could not beat a Cell Jr. Cell was stronger than Goku.
I don't really remember because I remember the Cell Juniors fighting multiple people though.
I'm with Taylor.
Gohan came in there and just started one-shotting all of them and then one-shot Cell.
Because that's exactly what he said. It says he was greatly believed in Gohan and further ability. Goku realized he could not monitor the Earth for the rest of his life. So he gave Gohan the push to go to the next level by letting Cell beat him.
You can't even believe that though, because here we are. Gohan's a whole ass adult, got a kid and everything, and Goku's still defending the Earth.
So it wasn't a good arc because it was all full of lies.
Because the people didn't like it.
I mean, that's neither here nor there. So let's move on. Let's vote. Do you think Planet Namek is a top 5 arc of all time?
I think so. I'll vote yes.
Put it at 5.
Yeah. No, I'm saying
I'll
like
put it on the list.
I mean, it can be moved off the list. Because we all love Perfect Cell games, to be honest with you. Like, Perfect Cell games is lit, but at the same time, the whole story, like, an arc is a story, not just, like, a series of fights. That story just got to be, like, compelling. But it's on you. So we saying, so right now we got number 1 blank, we got number 2 blank, we got number 3 at Marine Ford, Paramount War, and we got number 5 at Planet Namek. And then Eric's didn't make the cut.
Okay, Taylor, what you thinking?
I said it'll make the list. I just said it's not gonna be number 1.
No. We're not talking about that.
I'm saying, like,
hold on, let's wait. Eric, where you at, man? We'll just keep going. What's your arc, Taylor?
Hunter x Hunter, Chimera, and Arc.
Yeah, I was gonna say that next. So yeah,
that was mine. That was my next one as well.
Bro,
that was the greatest arc. Even though God kind of turned into a psychopath at the end of it, But yes, it was the perfect arc for Gon's. Like, you see how strong he could actually be.
Yeah, it made me want more Hunter x Hunter. So I agree with you because seeing Gon go psychopath was like, bro, like when are we gonna get him grown into an adult? Because if he's this OP facing the Chimera Ant that nobody else can beat, that's they're all the Chimera Ants were broken. First off, let's put it that way. They were all OP. That they had to take like the the Hunter x Hunter top dude. I can't think of his name right now to beat the king. Like, and he didn't even beat him. They had to nuke his ass to get him done.
Yeah, no, I agree
He
with
didn't
you.
kill him.
I would put.
I think he just died because he got tired.
So I
Yeah, that's it.
put the Chimera Ant arc over Marine Fort for sure, and the reason why is because they were so detailed in that arc that they were talking. They had a whole backstory for one dude who was over the what was it, the Society of Wild Animals and stuff. You know who I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
they did a whole backstory of somebody I don't think we even saw like one time, yo. Like, and then P2, like everything about it was crazy. Like, it was nuts. Like, yeah, Knuckle, like, it was crazy, yo. Like, for real, like, from Kite getting killed to Netero, like, it's like Hunter x Hunter wasn't afraid to sacrifice a top dog that fast. Like, we never saw Netero, so.
Or to go dark. Like, they went super dark in the Chimera Ant arc.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, Gon character went so evil that he was getting ready to kill the chess girl. He didn't care. He was like, yo, I don't care if she a little kid. I'm going to kill you and her. And we don't think that from Gon because we look at Gon as like a Shonen Jump character. Like,
a perfect angel. That's what we look at Gon like.
Right. Like, he's always been a good kid.
He was innocent.
No, he wasn't innocent. If you watch the show, he was never innocent.
I mean, but he always protected, though.
You just didn't pay attention.
Nah.
I mean, I paid attention. Oh, come on, Taylor.
He always was an innocent kid.
First thought was like, I don't care if he does. That's what happens. When he was in, I think it was in that game book, I think he was just willing to murder anybody who got in his way. He was always willing to murder anybody who got in his way.
And the, what you call it? In Greed Island?
Game arc.
Greed Island?
Yes.
I ain't really get that from him in Greed Island.
He
was selfish. Gone?
Yes. Who's always showing his psychopathic tendencies.
He never killed anybody, though.
I think he did kill somebody in the Creed arc.
He didn't even kill the last dude. He gave him life. He healed the bomber dude back up to life with the, what you call it?
With the card.
He had to.
No, he didn't.
He had to.
No, he didn't. He was like...
I think he had to.
He was like, it's a game. They heal everybody back. That was one of the rules. He was like, I want as long as we can heal everybody. Like, he wanted... They could have beat him because Bisky could have definitely beat that dude. But Gon wanted to beat that dude himself, and it was like, oh... He's going to revive everybody at the end, you know? That was the whole play. That's why he blew his own arm off. Gon wasn't... I never really saw the... I mean, we saw the dark side of Killer.
Well, he was an assassin. He was dark from jump.
But we saw him actually kill an old man. Like, hand through the heart. Let me try to send Eric an invite again. Yeah. We saw him kill, but I agree with you. Like, I put that arc above. No lie, I put that arc above Marine Ford because the story was just compelling. Like, it had everything you needed in that story to me. Like, that's top brass anime writing to me. But yeah. Let's see. I don't know what happened with Eric. Let me send him a message right quick. Because we're going to vote without him and move. He didn't have a good one.
He did not.
Yeah, nah, he didn't have a good one at all. But yeah, I mean, we got what, 3 now, right? So we got Chimera Ant arc, which is a top tier arc, Planet Namek, and then we got Marine Fort.
Where are we putting Chimera Ant arc? I know it's above One Piece. I agree.
I mean, I honestly put Marine Fort in like number 4. I mean, and honestly, Marine 4, it just depends on what your taste is, because Chimera Ant is number 3, so then you got 1 and 2. So shoot, we're gonna skip Eric. It's on you, CJ.
Okay. Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was just
Yeah, I
thinking.
Against Toguro? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an
I don't
amazing
know.
arc.
The Dark Tournament arc, and then that scene where Toguro is like oozing the spirit energy, and Yusuke's just standing there like a badass. You know, like that's a scene that sticks with me. And that was back in what, the early 2000s, late 90s.
I rock with it. I don't know. I guess for me, like
I
the Yu
I was
Yu
gonna say I
Hakushow
put it
has
at
some
like
dope
5.
fights. It has some
I'd put it
fights in
like
it, but I
5.
don't know how I felt about the whole story in the arc though. It was cool. It was like, cause that's definitely one of the greatest fights of all time. Well, we're gonna go back to Eric and give him an opportunity. So look, we got Chimera Ant arc. You missed out on that. We put
I'm voting it.
yeah. So we moved that up above Marine 4.
I agree.
100%. So now it's your
So
turn. We'll go back to
wait. I just want to make sure. So we got Chimera Ant at 3, and Marine Ford goes down to 4, and then Namek is at 5, right?
yeah.
All right.
And it can be moved out. Like we can kick stuff out if we feel like it's
I
better.
just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page. I'm cool. I'm good.
All right, so it's on you, Eric. I'm my bad, and I'm easy.
Another. What's up, man?
Keep water, huh?
Here. What are you bringing to me for? There you go. Take it with you, then. Oh, there you go. I don't know. Let me see. Mary Amber, that was definitely one of my favorite. Definitely vote for that. Man, I don't know.
All right, we're gonna have to skip you then.
Yeah, go ahead. Let you give
CJ,
me.
you said Yu Yu Hakusho
Dark
when
Tournament arc.
when he fought that steroid abuser. One of the best fights in anime, but I didn't really. I don't. That arc was alright. I don't really care for the arc, but the fight was dope.
Taylor, what do you think?
I put it on there. I just said I got a different arc to choose.
I mean, but that'll make that a top. So you saying that's a top 5 anime arc of all time? So then that would go like it either go number 2, number 4.
No, I think it'd be on the lower end. So I put it at either 4 or 5.
All right, so we would move up. So would you say that's better than Planet Namek?
I think it's better than Namek, but that's just a personal preference.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't really like. I liked Yu Yu Hakusho, but none of the arcs. The fights were dope, but I didn't really care for the arcs though.
I can't really debate it, so I put it at 5 and then move everything else up.
All right, so what y'all want to vote on that? I mean, me personally, I'm gonna say no because I like the fight when he fought the dude on steroids, but I didn't really care for the actual arc itself. What about you, Taylor?
I just put it on number 5 because I feel like that's the only thing that arc is the act that elevated Yu Yu Hakusho to a really great show.
Yeah, I agree with you. Shoot, what about you, Easy?
I don't. I'm neither way on it. I'm not even real familiar with that one.
Well, Yu Yu Hakusho, yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, it's an OG. It's such an OG anime that you would have to like really go back and watch it, you know. And it might not be as good right now. Then
Yeah, it had to be there.
Or you would have had to just catch it when it was on the air.
Yeah.
But I think it's older than the OG
That
Hunter
stuff
x
hit
Hunter.
different when the time is different. Like it's different.
yeah.
I mean, I think it's timeless. I just rewatched it like not too long ago.
All right,
yeah.
so we'll 5A it. We'll 5B it. I mean, we'll put it at like 5B right now, and then we'll see what other arcs we got. Because we still got, 2 more slots to fill with, well, really 1 more, but we might knock some off. We're going to go around 2 more times. So Eric, you think of two. Eric, you think of one more. And CJ, you think of one more, of course. And then so it's on me. I'm gonna say Soul Society arc for me. Soul Society arc is probably one of the best arcs I ever seen in anime.
You go put it at 1?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's at 1. I'm just saying it's up there right now.
I mean, Kuchiki versus Ichigo is a
I'm beefing.
top-tier fight.
I feel like he had a lot. Like Kenpachi was more. Like Kenpachi was lit.
So you telling me Naruto not gonna have one arc on this thing?
I can put one on. I'll put one on.
I mean, I think there is one. You see, I'm not saying I voted for this show.
Look at his face though. Look at. All right, no. So the thing about Naruto is, see, when I think arcs, I guess we got to clarify this. An arc is not a fight between two people. An arc.
I ain't talking about the fight.
I know. I got you. So I'm just clarifying this for everybody, right? An arc is not a fight. An arc is start to finish a story, right? And unfortunately, some animes separate arcs, kind of like the Cell, the Android. It's all different arcs. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's 40 episodes of something totally different, even though they tie in together. So, like, you said the Children of Prophecy.
Pain arc, G. Pain arc.
I mean, to be honest,
Easy, I'm rolling.
I mean, what Taylor said he had a Naruto arc he would put up there. Which one was it?
Sasuke, even though it's a kind of a failure of the goal of it, the Sasuke retrieval arc.
Talking about what Kimimaru?
Oh, so
That one real good.
That is probably one of the greatest arcs.
The Sasuke.
That's what makes Shikamaru one of them ones. Even though he failed it, like that catapulted him to like be so much better, and he was so much more advanced intelligence wise. You know what I'm saying? So they picked him to be the leader. I really rocked with that one.
And he only failed because I think that Naruto pulled his punches versus Sasuke in that final waterfall scene.
One of the greatest anime fights of all time, too. And that waterfall scene.
Kakashi?
Nah, that art style of Naruto and Sasuke was crazy when they was kids. Like,
yeah,
you would have to have watched the whole arc through too, until they get to that point to really be like, "Yo, this is wild," you know. And then they fought in front of the statues, which made it real like a foreshadowing.
Well, I think we're getting ahead of ourselves, but I put the Spirit Society arc, the Soul Society arc, underneath Chimera Ant for the voting.
Yeah, I would put it under the Chimera Ant because that Chimera Ant just
I want to use the pain arc to challenge the Soul Society arc, man.
That's gonna be tough. I mean, that's a good battle for me. So for Soul Society,
if the Soul Society arc can get in, I feel like the pain arc gotta be in.
I personally, I think the pain arc is better than the Soul Society arc because you get Ichigo going Bankai, you get Kenpachi and Kuchiki fights, but you get Sage Mode. Jiraiya dies. Ninetales comes all the way out. Hinata is almost killed. Naruto's pinned down. Naruto defeats Three Pains off jump before he even gets to the second Toad.
And comes back.
So for
Konohamaru defeats a Pain.
So for me, the reason why I don't really care for the Pain arc is because Pain literally, if we talking about like the story and the fights and stuff, Pain literally wiped out the Leaf Ninja Village one deep. Like, I'm talking about Tsunade, I'm talking about Jonins, like they were no match for him. Did. And that's kind of like, I don't know, because then if that's the case, then Pain, I mean, who is Obito? Who is Ten Tails if Pain coming in there like that with the Rinnegan? Like, if he can use the Rinnegan to that level, then everything else is just kind of pointless, right? Like, that's why we all love the Pain arc, because it should have just ended at the Pain. Pain should have just been the main villain. Because Pain had the best villain story. We didn't care for Madara. We already saw he already got mopped by the first Hokage.
I don't like you making an argument for the Pain arc.
So, I'm just saying about Pain arc, right? But the issue with Pain arc is there's only 3 notable fights in the Pain arc. That's Jiraiya.
fuck about
That's
fight.
Jiraiya, Naruto, and loser shit, little Konohamaru with all of a sudden his fucking what you call it, spirit ball, what you call it, Rasengan is one of the most powerful Rasengans to ever touch the face of the earth. You know
Who his grandfather is, right?
I don't want to hear all that. And then so, but I'm just arguing the two because I'm comparing the two now. The depth of the story in Pain arc is dope. Like the when they do the flashback and he telling him about the Book of Naruto. But the Soul Society arc definitely got way more fights and better fights to me in that whole arc. Everybody fights in that Soul Society arc. All the captains fight.
Like just because it got good fights may make it a better arc to you because you like fights.
And the story.
But if I like the story more, and it's only it's only 3 good fights in the Pain arc, but the story is that heavy to me.
Like they really got me. I didn't know Aizen Sasuke was the bad guy for real. Like they really they went a whole episode and you was like, yo, who is it? Like I
get what you're saying, Rico, but like I think honestly that the Soul Society arc only has 3 good fights in it. And I think the Pain arc is just
so watch it, Eric. So you didn't like the fight between the cat and the old girl?
That
the lovers cool.
Yoruichi. You ain't like that. Look at you, smile. Yeah.
I'm talking Oryu versus the science captain.
That was epic.
Versus Ichigo, and then I'm talking Kuchiki versus Ichigo. Those are the only 3 fights that I really.
So you didn't care about the Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You didn't care about Yoruichi when she fought the captain. The captain. You didn't like when
assassin versus assassin.
I mean, it was a lot of fights though. Like,
yeah, but I mean, it's a building block for the rest of the show because, like, obviously we figure out Aizen's the main villain and everything like that. But like, I don't know. I'm rolling with the Naruto arc over the Soul Society arc.
All right.
We got space though, don't we?
No, we don't.
We got 2 and 1. We got.
I said we have space to put it there. I'm not saying that it got to be gone, but it can't be there if the Pain.
Like the Pain. I guess this is the difference for me, right? The Pain arc is a dope arc, but Naruto didn't need the Pain arc to be Naruto. Naruto was already Naruto without the Pain arc. Bleach needed.
You don't need a Lamborghini to get to the store.
Bleach needed.
So help.
If the Soul Society arc is not there, Bleach doesn't exist. His point is the anime is just out of there. It ain't worth nothing. Like the Pain arc, I could remove the Pain arc right now, and you'd be like, oh yeah, I like Naruto. It's still Naruto. You remove Soul Society and Bleach is done.
Okay, I beg to differ. I say if the Soul Society arc wasn't there, Bleach would have just added 20 other filler arcs, and we would have still got a show.
But the thing is, we would have
watched it.
You wouldn't have watched it though. So you proving my point.
I still watched every single show, even though half those fillers.
Yeah, but you watched it because of the Soul Society arc was there. Like Pain comes at the end. Pain is not an arc that carried Naruto. Naruto just as a kid was already solidified. Naruto Shippuden from Gaara being kidnapped and dogged out, like that all was epic. Like we act like those wasn't like legendary moments in Naruto. Like that shit was
different
dope.
Arcs though.
Exactly. So Bleach doesn't really have any other arcs to carry the show besides what? Hekumando. Like, and that shit was alright. But Naruto definitely has some hitters. Like, and that's probably why Pain arc is really hard to. I mean, like when Naruto. What you saying?
I think it's the best arc in all of Naruto.
In all of Naruto.
I just don't like it because
I don't think
only because it's a ninja show. I don't want to hear it. I don't want the end of your arc to be somebody talking.
You don't like Naruto then, because he's gonna run his mouth.
I said in the Sasuke retrieval arc, the battle ended with somebody getting knocked out.
Yeah, it ended with a fight.
So if we're talking,
that's all it got to end. Is it ninjas?
If we're talking Pain versus
that, we're not political.
No, I agree. If we're talking Pain versus Sasuke retrieval arc, I'm voting Sasuke retrieval arc. But we're talking Bleach versus Naruto, and I vote Naruto in that fight.
Yeah, but see, that don't make sense then. Because if you saying the retrieval arc is better than the pain arc, then the pain arc ceased to exist in this debate. Because we would just put the retrieval arc in front of the pain arc.
I'm fine with that.
So, Taylor, do you think the retrieval arc is better than the Soul Society arc? I can't hear you if you say it or something.
No. I don't think it's better.
I mean,
Sasuke retrieval arc is good to me, but I wouldn't roll it like that. Like I said, it's the pain arc for me.
I mean, I don't have no issues with. I love the pain arc. When I first told you about Naruto Shippuden, I told you if you make it to the pain arc, it's one of the greatest anime of all time. Like, I definitely think the pain arc is top tier. It's just a lot of things that I didn't agree with the writing of the pain arc, and that's kind of how, like, Chimera Ant is perfect all the way through. There's no flaw in the Chimera Ant arc. It is the most out of line, darkest, out of nowhere arc where you got Killua. He don't know if him and Gon gonna be friends again. You got Gon out here telling some chess girl he about to blow her head off if he don't get to fight P2. Like, it's just crazy. And then you got Netero, who's the strongest hunter, literally struggle against a newly born king ant. Like, it's just crazy, right? So yeah, I feel that. But like the pain arc, I have a lot of issues with a lot of stuff in the pain arc. But if we vote and everybody voted for the pain arc, then we could put the pain arc over Soul Society for sure. But it's just, where does it go? Like, does it go like number 5 for the pain arc?
Are we taking it completely out? Because Sasuke retrieval arc goes ahead of it.
Yeah, because we 3 people voted on Sasuke retrieval.
Hey, I'm fine with that. I just know that Naruto not going to be left off the list.
I mean, but the thing is, like, even when I hear Sasuke retrieval, I would definitely take Soul Society arc over the Sasuke retrieval arc. Just because, like, but I get what you're saying. It's a ninja show, and it shouldn't end with Naruto and everybody crying. You know, like.
He literally came in there and had to talk his way out that situation, which I feel like we're ninjas, man. We're not gonna talk. We already know the blades is coming out and somebody dying.
And that was my issue with the arc. I was like, Kakashi's dead. Wow, like, all these people are dead. Like, okay. But all of a sudden, the Rinnegan is that OP when he literally brought back the Leaf Ninja Village.
I'm not going to let you do that, man.
All the souls of the Leaf Ninja Village.
I'm not going to allow it. You sitting up here complaining about people coming back from the dead, but you voted the Frieza arc where all they do is bring, man.
No, but that's the thing. The Frieza arc, everybody was dead.
It's disrespect.
They had no plan.
That's what Dragon Ball Z does best, though.
Like think about it. In the Freezer arc, everybody remained dead. It wasn't until the Android arc where they got the Dragon Balls and wished everybody back and brought everybody together.
Everybody remained dead until Naruto defeated Pain and made. What's the difference?
He didn't really defeat Pain though. Like, Pain was still there.
He did defeat Pain. He talked Pain into submission, dog.
Talk no jutsu does not work.
Horrible.
That's horrible. Like, Pain mocked his master.
The power of friendship.
He put stakes through the back of Jiraiya like a hoe.
Bro.
He killed the frogs.
That's why it was so good. Because
it was too easy.
Nah, listen.
Like Luffy is a better main character.
Right, exactly.
Care about all that. We ready to walk.
We done with Naruto.
Listen, because hold on.
You get slumped.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on, fam. Look.
Ace dead, easy.
Hey, yo, fam.
Yo. What the talk?
Ace is dead. Hole right through his chest. Wasn't no talk no jutsu gonna help Ace that day.
Hey, yo. You sitting up here talking about, like, that's how deep the story gets. Like, the reason Pain sacrificed himself because Naruto was really about what he was talking about. That's
he
how
wasn't.
The words he was saying was, bro. Like, you're like, oh yeah, it's ninjas. I want fighting. I get you. Are we talking about fights or are we talking about the arcs? I'm for the story.
Have you seen Boruto?
Hey, yo.
Naruto live.
Yo.
Hold
I'm
on,
not gonna
fam.
put none of that arc up there.
Listen. Pain's whole thing was, I'm gonna make you feel pain. I'm gonna make you understand where I'm coming from, right? So Naruto was so opposite of that this man killed all his people, and he went up to him and said, "I know what you feel, and I'm not gonna retaliate." Type shit. I'm a beast. I'm gonna stand on my word just like that because that's what I want for you to let hate go. And I gotta forgive you, even though you killed all my people. You feel me? And you did all that shit, and it was super fucked up. But I'm standing on the side of what's right so heavy that I'm willing to say fuck it. And Pain was like, damn, I can't. I did everything to this man, and I can't fucking, you know what I'm saying, like break his spirit. Maybe what he talking about is that real, and that's why he did it. Hey, stop playing with me, dog. I ain't got, man.
You could argue
Fuck out of
he's
here.
Naruto a hoe right there. Naruto should have died right there, honestly.
Yeah, easily.
Naruto could have killed him right there.
No, Naruto should have died right there.
No, Naruto wouldn't have killed him because Conan was right there. Conan would have slopped his head off. Naruto had no chakra left.
Conan would have paper cut his ass to death.
He only knew where Pain was at because Pain stabbed him in the hands when it was really over. And then what did he do for the 100th time? The Nine-Tailed Fox was released. That's my issue with Naruto. When in doubt, release the Nine-Tails. Every single time. When he fought Sasuke at the retrieval arc, Nine-Tails saved him because Sasuke was mopping him. When on the bridge,
Sasuke was using the curse steel.
Yeah.
And then on the bridge when he released what was it? Seven Tails against Kabuto and Orochimaru.
And he mopped Sakura, smacked
her. Well, maybe that was worth it. I mean, and I love the Pain arc. Pain arc is top 10 arc of all time. Like, if you ever want to enjoy Naruto, just watch the Pain arc and you're gonna be like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? But
out of here, how can you say that? But you turn around and you shit.
But I said it's top 10. Who's shitting on it? Me and Taylor saying the same thing, bro. Like, I just had some discrepancies with it because if you look at the Pain arc really should have just been the last arc of the show. If they were going, if they were going, if they were going,
that it's not the final arc.
If they were going to kill the whole village and bring it back, they might as well should have just made it the last arc of the show.
For the arc that
no, we punishing Talk No Jutsu.
So we punishing. I said it's it's good arc. It's just the fact the ending.
Yeah, I mean that's what an arc is sometimes.
I'm gonna tell. For me, like honestly, fighting is cool. But if I want to see fighting, I could watch Baki or fucking ODBZ or something.
But that's what our Naruto is. Like, I like the story, but then Naruto, okay, he beats Pain, and then all of a sudden, he let the Raikage just put hands all over him, over Sasuke. Like, what? What? No, Naruto, like, ain't nobody letting Naruto be touched after that. But yet and still, he found a way. Talk no jutsu. Talk no. How did Naruto end? Talk no jutsu probably. Always talk no jutsu.
Yo.
Naruto. The only person he actually hurt or killed was Hidan, right? Not Hidan. What's the other one? The one with all the hearts.
The puppet.
The puppet. That's the only one he couldn't talk no jutsu his way out of.
Because he don't got a bunch of bodies. He like what the.
He ain't got no bodies, man. Don't leave no bodies in the street. I can't do nothing with him. Itachi got bodies.
Women and children.
All of it. All of it. Women, children, Orochimaru hand, whatever you need, he got it.
Yeah. Y'all need to stop messing with Easy because clearly this arc.
I mean, all right. Nah, you're right. I'm just messing with him. Nah, he feeling some type of way. So.
Fuck that, bro. Like, I mean, if y'all like fighting that much, I get it. But that's not what I'm watching anime for.
I just said Marineford, and I didn't even say Marineford for the fights either. I said Marineford for the character.
Yeah, for the character development.
For the story development.
Right.
So that's cool and all.
But see, Chimera and Arc had character development. Like,
but I'm talking about Rico, like, come on.
I'm not even the one that brought up the ending of it. Taylor the one that brought it up and said it was tough.
That's cool. You shit on the arc since I brought it up, since I mentioned it.
You know, public enemy number one.
All right. So what? So okay, let's revote. Let's do a revote on the Pain arc.
As soon as I bring the arc up, nah, fuck that. It's out. Y'all don't fuck with
No.
it. But what I'm saying is,
Not on the list. That's all it be.
That's cool.
It's not on the list. It's top 10. But see, no, because his argument was, how can there not be a Naruto on the not on top 5?
Said Sasuke Retriever arc. It was 3-4. 3 for 1.
Sasuke Retriever arc. All right, bet. So how many? So right now we got 4 on the thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and we got 4, and then no, we got 5.
No, we got 4.
Planet Namek, Sasuke Retrieval arc. What else we got? Marineford and Chimera Ant. So we need. Well, we got more to mention, but that's the top 5 for top 4 for now. So it's on you, CJ.
Oh, shit. Go to easy because we skipped him last time, and I'll go after him.
Oh yeah, he didn't go. Yeah.
Man, I've been fighting for my fucking Pain arc, man.
Well, I see why Pain wanted revenge, because
What about the fucking Full Metal Alchemist with the what are they called?
I was just about to say that.
The fucking the 7 sins of what are they? Gluttony, pride, and all those. What are they called? Homunculi.
Yeah, the homunculi arc.
Yeah.
Let me look it up though. Get the real name of the. I actually was about this. That was gonna be my next one, the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood arc. Cause that's definitely, I put that up there because Full Metal Alchemist is like a deep story, like all the way through.
Yeah.
It don't have no.
I feel like it gets slept on a little bit, but I fuck with it super tough. The whole aspect of the alchemy and all of that shit, it was just it was pretty. I ain't got much bad to say about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah, I mean, even the Ishvalan War, when they do the backstory, that's all good. I don't know how to really classify that arc because I don't know the name of them, so we'll just say Full Metal Alchemist. Like, basically, after Colonel Mustang Homeboy got killed by that girl, she was out of line for killing what's his name. He was one of the best characters.
Nah, that motherfucker was.
She was evil, dog. Wasn't she somebody's wife too? I can't remember. Was she like somebody's ex-wife or something?
Shit, I do not recall.
And she died of like a disease or something and brought back. But I don't know. Okay, so Full Metal Alchemist, the arc where they fight all the sins, gluttony, greed.
Yeah. Colonel Mustang had a dope fight in that arc, so I'm with it.
Yeah, Colonel Mustang went off on greed, right? Was it? No, it was lust.
Yeah, it was lust.
Yeah, lust.
Burnt her to a crisp with that blue fire.
Taylor not feeling it though. What's up, Taylor? What you think?
I haven't watched that show in so long, man. I have watched it when it first came out, and I didn't watch it again. That's a show I watched one time, and then when Brotherhood came out, and I realized it was the same show.
Nah, Brotherhood was different.
Watch it.
Yeah,
Brotherhood was just manga canon.
Yeah,
No.
it was more or less the same thing.
Nah, it was totally different. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Brotherhood was completely different from Full Metal. So Brotherhood
I didn't
changed.
watch that one. I only watched Brotherhood.
So I watched both of them. It changes right after she kills old buddy in the phone booth. Then after that, it's a whole different story because you bring in the Asians. The people come over from the Han Dynasty or something to collect the Full Metal, to collect the Philosopher's Stone. Like, the story totally different with different characters.
What happened in the other one?
Shoot, even Greed, the Asian dude becomes Greed. They join each other. Like, it's dope. Like, Brotherhood was is the actual canon. It wasn't. They just forced Full Metal Alchemist on American TV, but Brotherhood was still being written the whole time as a manga.
So, like, I didn't want to watch Brotherhood because I already watched the original.
So the original is dark. It don't even end the same. Like, everything is completely different, bro. Like, the fight scenes are different. the characters, how they come across are different. The biggest difference is like the army and everybody is actually well aware of Father and the Philosopher's Stone and stuff. Like they become aware of it early and like fight against it. Like it's crazy. Like it's totally different. Like you remember, like they didn't like what's his name? The one, the swole dude. His sister
with a little bit of hair
is not on Full Metal Alchemist, but his
with
sister,
the one hair, yes.
yeah, but his sister is like one of the biggest parts of the show.
He not on what?
She not on regular Full Metal Alchemist. I mean, yeah, regular Full Metal. She on Brotherhood. Like, go watch it, Taylor. You're gonna be like, dang, like they changed it up a lot, and it's not as sad like Full Metal was. Like, it's not a dark ending like that.
So what happened at the end of the regular?
The regular one was just dark. Like,
I mean, they were essentially the same ending.
Pretty much everybody died, but this time